everybody, we're back. Wanted to do another little chit chat session. Today we thought we would discuss our favorite things about our cargo conversion. I think probably one of my favorite things is the space. And you're probably sitting there thinking, space, it's tiny. Well, yeah, it is tiny, but that's what I like. I like that it's small, but that we still have plenty of space for us and Darby in our camper. So, and especially after we redid a few things, changed the bed and put the bunk beds in, because that opened up quite a bit of floor space for us. And, I've got plenty of room. I've cooked in the trailer, so, I've got nice front kitchen counter area, and I just, use the little plug-in electric hot plate thing to cook, or, we also have a toaster, which we ended up mounting onto the wall so that I don't have to take it in and out of storage every time we move. It's just kind of a permanent little fixture there. We just bungee it in. I've got my coffee pot, for all when we have electric and all that stuff, so I've got plenty of room for cooking and stuff in here. And, most of you probably know cooking tends to take up space, so, if I've got enough room to cook, then, I'm happy. We got plenty of floor room. Obviously Darby can't run around in the camper, but, that's fine because we take her on walks and stuff when we're camping, and, but there is room for her to get up and walk around. She doesn't have to just lay in her little bed area. She can actually get up and move around. So I think, that's probably my favorite thing, is that we're still really small, compact, but we have enough space. It's not claustrophobic feeling inside our camper. So that's probably my favorite thing. I guess yours is...
Well, the fact that you can cook.
Oh.
I like to eat, so
yeah,
that helps.
Yeah. But, we can remove everything.
Yeah, just a few screws and a few, we pop our beds out, and we still have this whole area that we can actually still use for cargo. If down the road we was to get, a four-wheeler or, a little motorcycle, which we have, but we usually just haul in the back of the truck. But anything like that, or just for home repair, I can still use this as a utility trailer, which is what it was made for. So it was more of a multi-use, because that's kind of one of the things that we considered when we were looking to buy, because we obviously didn't want to go buy a great big toy hauler or anything like that. So we wanted something that would be multi-useful, and that's kind of how we built this. We kept that in the back of our mind as we was building it. Okay, can we take this out when we needed to? The only thing that's permanent in this trailer is the front counter. That only takes up about, a foot and a half, something like that.
Yeah.
So the rest of the 10 feet is totally usable for whatever we need.
Yeah. Yeah, if we wanted to get a four-wheeler, we could get one and put it in here and haul it around. We would just have to remove some things, but, it wouldn't take that long to remove them, because everything we built, like Darby's bed area, our little, those that we added for our clothes and stuff, they're all one piece, and they're just attached, with little brackets or whatever. And we just would have to remove that and pull them right out, So if we, needed to move or haul something really big, that we couldn't maybe get in the back of the truck, or, if it was raining and we didn't want to put it in the back of the truck, we can use...
Like furniture.
Yeah, anything. So that is pretty nice that we can do that. The other favorite thing, and I don't know how you feel about this, but mine was windows. So when we first got this and was building it out and everything, and I'll flash a picture up here that we went 2 camp trips, I think, and we didn't have windows. So the big thing about the windows is you have to cut your trailer to put in a window. And I'm not gonna lie, that was scary for me, because we're not master carpenters, and I'm like, all these horrible thoughts went through my brain, like, oh my gosh, we're gonna cut wrong, and then we're just done. I mean, what do? You can't fix it, really. So it scared me, and I didn't want to do it. But then we went on a couple of trips, and it was kind of like, oh, this is bad, because we couldn't see out. And on one of them it rained, and we're inside, and we couldn't see anything, so it was just, we were in here with no windows, and I was like, no, I think we're going to have to add some windows.
Well, plus noises going on outside, whether it be animals or, God forbid, another person over there messing with our stuff. We had no idea. The only way to know is open the door and go outside. Well, we had planned on going into, we plan on going into places where there's bear country and stuff. So that was another consideration, because I don't want to open the door and a big old bear being standing out there. That would be
you want to be able to look first, and after we added the windows, we I don't even remember where we went, but we went on, we've been on a few trips, but probably my favorite was when we went to the beach in Texas. And if I didn't, I thought to myself then, if we hadn't added windows, I wouldn't be able to stand in here and look out the window and see the pretty water, and
or lift up the window so you could hear the
waves, which I did that
while I was sleeping. I was like, man, them waves are getting louder. Are they getting bigger? Do we need to move? And then all of a sudden I realized that she had opened the window and it was a lot louder. So.
Yeah, that was really cool. So yeah, we wouldn't have been able to do all that, and I know they're going to come in extremely handy at other times, but that is one of my favorite things that we added to the trailer, was the windows. And they're just little shed windows, I mean, they have tempered glass and everything, and they raise up and down,
screens,
fully functional. Yeah, they have little screens, and but that's one of my favorite things, I think.
Well, and I didn't have to cut no studs, because we made it to where they fit right in between the studs.
Yeah, we got them small enough. They're only like 12 by 18, so, they're little windows, but we didn't want a real big window. We've got a lot of stuff, shelving and stuff that we have attached to the walls, and we didn't want to have to remove all that and figure out a different place to put all of the stuff that we need to take with us. So we wanted to keep the windows small, but they're also really nice for letting light in. I mean, that we had to have light before we put the windows in. Now we can have natural light, so that's
besides what's coming in.
Well, yeah, because that just kind of, I don't know, it gave a little light, but not enough. It really lightens it up in here when you open the curtains, and yeah, so I really like that. That's one of my very favorite things that we added, so I was glad we did that. But I think that pretty much covers our favorite things. We just wanted to give you, a little bit of info about what our favorite stuff is about our little baby camper, and I think that was it.
I think so.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see you next time when we have something else to talk about.